think that came out. That came out rather good. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ellis254. You know, you're tuned in for another one. Boom. Shout out to my boy Steve Davis. He always do that. Boom. He usually have a cool sound effect. I gotta make my own. I only got a little bit of subscribers, so I gotta make my own sound effect. Boom. As y'all come on in here, man, make sure y'all smash the like button. Let's go. Let's go. I was just doing a little bit of, shopping, browsing and shopping. And then I realized time caught up with me. So I apologize for being 6 minutes late. But you know how we do. You know how we do. So I'm gonna just check out a couple things, make sure all my levels are right, make sure everybody can hear me. Microphone check 1 2 3. Levels look to be reading good. Put a thumbs up in a comment. Let me know if our sound is good. We're gonna dive into a couple things. But first and foremost, we just want to get everybody in here. Hope everybody had a great week. Bruh, I don't know how y'all week was. My week was I don't even know, bruh. I don't even know if there is a words. I don't even know if the words to describe the week in which I just endured has a real description, has a real meaning, any of that. I do not know. I am not for certain, but boy, was it it's kind of rough. I'm gonna keep it a stack. It was a little bit rough. It was a little bit rough, but that's life. That's life, and that's how things go. Shout out to all my guys and gals that are out there in the St. Louis area for this weekend for the Gap Fest, man. I hope y'all have a amazing time. I definitely look forward to watching all of the videos and the content from everybody that is out there in St. Louis this weekend. So shout out to the whole Gap Fest. The main event was a Mod to Fame and Demonology. And then we got all the YouTube hard hitters out there. I'm just a little fish. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good. I like being a little fish. But we got the hard hitters out there. We got CJ on 32s, man. We got Stunner Reese and a whole lot more, man. So if y'all are out in that area, make sure y'all check out Stunner Jam. How y'all facing a place YouTube will call out. Gap Fest. I think it's like a combination of like Gap Fest and Stunner Jam, something like that. I was not able to make it. Y'all know me, man. I really kind of stay in this, like within, like I can't even really make it to all the big stuff that is here in Texas because of my schedule. So for me to make it to something that is outside of Texas on a larger scale, like that's just crazy for me. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy for me. So it happens though. It is what it is. But most definitely, I knew that this one would not be one that I was going to be attending because in less than 20 Well, it was 23 in a wake up. Now it's 22 in a wake up. And 22 days in a wake up, or 21 days in a wake up, Texas Whip Fest will be going on. Y'all already know. This is a shout out to the whole crew over there at Texas Whip Fest Committee, man. From the first time that we reached out to them, man, we reached out, like, even though I know the guys, man, I reached out on a professional level. You know what I'm saying, on the behalf of the channel, man. So to be able to go out there year after year, bring out this footage, man, and have the opportunity to do that, man, it's an honor, bro. It's an honor. There being that there are only 22 or 21 days in a wake up to Whip Fest. Questions have been looming. What am I going to take? Am I going to take the C10? Am I going to take the Cutlass? Am I going to take the box Chevy? The answer is I'm not taking anything. I was hoping to take the box Chevy, but it's not to my standard. You know what I'm saying? It's not the way that I want it to be. And I'm not necessarily talking about because it don't have the Camaro console in it. I mean, that was like something last minute. I don't have it torn all the way apart for that just yet. However, I mean, that wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing to have done already, but for me personally, that's not the reason. That's not the reason that it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It really just has to do with the Caprice is not painted, and that's really just what it boils down to. Caprice ain't painted. I'm not taking my car. So now, even if it's an event where people have been watching me, my build, or whatever, and yeah, so hopefully, maybe, being that we done already identified the color and everything, we done identified the gun we gonna use, and like all of that, it all plays a part. It all plays a part. So I mean, we got the color identified. Still working through trying to find out what it is that we're gonna do with the base and the prime. But yeah, the color's pretty much picked out. I won't go into all the details of that. Color's picked out, but it now it's just got to get painted. And so with the freeze and everything, so technically to make it to next, so if I'm going to do it, because I feel that the only show that I really try to get ready for or aspire to go to is the Texas Whip Fest thing, because they have been there from the beginning. And I would like to just one year just pull up with something. You know what I'm saying? No trailer, nothing like that. I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe we'll rent a U-Haul. Some boy be taking their own trailer. Like, I don't know. So we'll see. I mean, some people be like, oh man, well, if you can't ride it, then why take it? Well, a lot of shit happens with old schools as well. So there's that part as well. And nothing cramps your Saturday more than your old school project. Shit in the bed, going left, whatever, on Texas Whip Fest Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And then you are shit out of luck. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing. Me and Cortez have been talking behind the scenes about the whole dash thing. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna knock this dash out. Yeah, so we basically gonna get get the dash knocked out. There are some things that I'm gonna kind of have to dial back on because the way the Cortez has his setup, man, is really nice. However, there's some extra things that I will need that I wasn't necessarily thinking about in the beginning, and yeah, they're gonna run a little bit more bread, and yeah, you know how that go. So, in the event that has happened, what we're gonna have to do is pretty much just gonna have to kind of play that part by ear. Which, I mean, I don't have a problem doing, but at this point, like with everything kind of done, like I definitely want to pull the box Chevy out next year. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's really not that much that's left. It's the paint. It's the paint. It's the finishing touches on the interior, and it's putting it all the way together. Other than that, I mean, it rides good, sounds good. Haven't had no real issues out of it. So that's that with the box Chevy. But it will not make it this year. I think 2022 a good even year for Whip Fest. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to get the box Chevy up there and go from there. So that's to answer the question. Everybody been asking what I'm gonna bring, what I'm gonna bring. I'm not bringing anything, unfortunately. But I do hope to see all you guys there, like we do every year. We link, take pictures, etc., man, all the good stuff, and we go from there. Let me see. If y'all just coming in, man, make sure y'all smash that like button. I don't know why I wasn't able to see the comments. That's crazy. Let me go back up. I had to pull up a thing over here. Shout out to Swap's Performance in the building. Dre Pofolk in the building. Joe Bennett in the buildings. Mr. Hustle Hard is in the building. Let's see who else we got in here. Swaps is in St. Louis with Blanco. Main event is Blanco versus whoever. I got you. I don't know why these comments weren't popping up. I got a whole YouTube window up over here and I didn't get not one comment. I was not ignoring y'all, I promise. Main event is D-Ray. What up, D-Ray? What up, Dre? What up, 85 in the building? What up, MC? 85 say he about clean, cut it up and bring her out for my birthday. How long to your birthday, 85? Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I did not see any of these comments over here. I would like to bring attention to, as you can see up on the screen, we got a new member. Marty Marr is the newest member to the membership on, to have the LSCR Nation membership. Shout out to Marty Marr. Craig has now been a member for a month. So it showed that he was still currently a member. And then we got Danini as a member, man. So I want to appreciate everybody for continuing to support and hoping that y'all are enjoying that exclusive content. You know what I'm saying? That is, right now, members only. And like I said, a lot of that stuff will open up to the rest of the channel once we hit 10,000 subscribers. But exclusivity has its perks. Exclusivity has its perks. They already see what Project X is. That's what we call it over there. That's what we call it over there. We call it Project X. You know what I mean? Little Project X thing. So yeah, we got Project X. Ooh. Got the little Project X thing going on, and basically a whole lot of support and stuff going around that. So if you hadn't had the opportunity, man, get that membership. It's $4.99 a month. Get all the exclusives, member posts. You get the emojis as well. I mean, just to have the cool emojis and stuff, man, it's worth it just for that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you do have the exclusive little content that's going on and being released to members only, man. So definitely appreciate all the support. Speaking of birthdays, my man Cortez just had a birthday. I know that he is not with us currently on the stream. He might be in the background lurking somewhere. If I say the Monte Carlo name 3 times, he might pop out like Candyman. But shout out to my dog Cortez. Just had a birthday to pass this week, man. I've been ripping and running this week. They've been working the dog crap out of me. Do you hear me? They've been working the dog crap out of me. So we didn't get to chill or have a beer or nothing like that, man. But you know what I'm saying, I just want to acknowledge my dog on this public little platform that I have here. Shout out to Cortez. So if y'all and when y'all see Cortez, man, make sure y'all wish him a happy birthday. I think he turned 25 this year. I think he turned 25 this year. Shout out to everybody as y'all coming in. Make sure y'all smash the like button, man. Hit it up, hit it up, hit it up. So we talked about Whitfest, which is 21 days in a wake up. Ennis, Texas. Y'all know the moves. If y'all follow me on Instagram, if y'all follow me on TikTok, y'all been getting the footage and the, like, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all be missing stuff that, like, you damn near would probably never see on Facebook, or not Facebook, you will never really see on YouTube, because now I'm just so focused on the content. But for those that follow on TikTok and Instagram, man, y'all see some goodies, man. You might mess around and see some goodies that they're not member exclusives, but you know, if you just happen to follow me over there on that platform as well, you might see something before the rest of everybody else see it. You know what I'm saying? So he said 85 when your birthday. He said today. Shout out to 85, man. Happy birthday to 85 Cuddy Boy, man. It's a G-Body thing, and y'all already know. It's a G-Body thing, and you already know. 85 been around a while, man. I appreciate his support ongoing over the years, man, as we've been doing whatever it is that we've been doing. Life kill me. Whatever you want to call this little thing that we've been doing, 85 done been there. So done been there. Swap's birthday is Monday. Look at that. All these, what's y'all sign? Whatever sign y'all is. I don't know what they call y'all. Y'all not quite a Leo. Whatever come before the Leos. We can go and get y'all up out the way so we can get to the Leo season. Get y'all out the way so we can get to the Leo season. But yeah, so that is gonna be the biggest thing, honestly. Uh, as far as goals said, man, like it's important to have goals and deadlines, man. They keep you motivated. Uh, Honestly, here I haven't really had any deadlines or, you know what I'm saying, motivational dates. Like I didn't, although I had a list of things. There was no hard. It's not like when we were trying to get the Cutlass going. Like it wasn't like, boom, by this date, by Thanksgiving, the Cutlass gonna roll. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard date. That's something you can get behind, 10 toes down, and you can pace yourself out. You know what I'm saying? We was like, we're gonna be riding the box Chevy on our birthday. That's a hard date. That's something you can get behind. When you just put a whole list of shit on a board with no hard dates, it's just like a big ass to do list. It's like, check, like, okay, here's a list of all this stuff I gotta do, but there's no real, there's no deadline. You know what I'm saying? So to speak. And if there's no deadline, there's no motivation to complete stuff. What up, D Brooks? What up, Infamous Nova? Dre Pofolk in the building. Yeah, like if there's no, if you don't have a, if you don't have, like I said, like you can have a list of things to do. For example, well, a matter of fact, I'm gonna write down this short list for the Caprice. So you got paint, interior, molding. Which I mean, so in this list, you got paint, interior, molding. So you know that you're probably gonna do your interior work before you do your paint because the paint is on the outside, and then the molding's got to come after the paint because the paint has to be done before, the paint has to be done before you put the molding on. So this, in a nutshell, is my list, not broken down, right? So interior, paint, molding. So if I don't put, now while that's good, and while I have identified the things that I need to do, I haven't necessarily identified it to a point where it's a list. You know what I'm saying? It's a list, but it's not a list with deadlines. So this, like, I mean, hell, interior, if I don't put no fire up under me, then the interior might not get done till who knows. You know what I'm saying? January, February next year. Who knows? Paint, I mean, usually your paint does have to be done in a certain I won't say time frame, but in certain weather conditions. All right. So from there, you just gotta identify, who it is gonna paint, who's gonna paint the car, where you gonna get it painted at, cost of materials, etc., etc., etc. You gotta line all that up, and then your moldings, we already got pretty much all of our moldings. They just gotta go on after the car is painted. So, but what I'm trying to say, long story short, as they say, is that if you don't have, well, for me personally, if I don't have hard dates, I can't, or I won't. Yeah. If I don't have hard dates, I will not push myself. I will not push myself. I will procrastinate. And that's why I say to myself at the end of every video, productivity over procrastination. But, you know, everything been pretty good here lately. Hell, everything is rolling. Caprice is rolling. Cutlass is rolling. C10 is rolling. Like, everything is rolling. Like, we have made, you know what I'm saying? We have made great headway over the years. You know what I'm saying? But there's still more work to be done. You know what I'm saying? While the methods that we used before were effective, we can't get too comfortable because we're not all the way over the finish line. Although everything is running and driving, if that's not the end goal, like now, if we had no plans to paint or do anything like that, then it'd be a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? Boom, check the block, it's done, finito, it is what it is. However, we do have plans to paint for the Caprice. Not so much for the Cutlass. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see where that go. But it is like that. What up, badass? Appreciate y'all stopping through me. Like I said, y'all come through me and smash the like button. Smash the like button. Share out the stream. Do whatever it is that you want to do. I know there are a lot of people out there, and I'm surprised to see as many people in here that's in here, because I know there are a lot of people out there in St. Louis that may usually watch the channel, but there are some that are not, and you know, it is what it is. I do got my drink. I just haven't went and got it, because there were some things that I needed to get out the way, that I need to stay on track and be sober and talk about them so that I could get them out the way. Like I said, one was acknowledging our members, and then letting you guys know that the memberships are available and all that stuff. If you look at the 10K in 90 days, I wanted to bring attention to that as well. So as you can see, we got 75 days to go to get how many more subscribers? It doesn't give me, it just gives me a number. Anyway, 10,000 takeaway. You could pretty much say 40, man. So I know it's something that we can do if everybody just spreads the word. Next week, I'm gonna probably be doing a whole lot more lives. My schedule's gonna be switching up just a tad. So, given the opportunity, I'm gonna probably be doing some more of the morning lives like we used to do that week and everything like that. Also gonna try to get a lot of stuff done as far as the channel and the videos and everything, man. Like, honestly, you know, I was working nights for a whole minute, and then I switched over to days. And just here recently, man, it's just been when I get off of work, I really don't feel like doing much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already like don't like having to leave the house like after I get home. You know what I'm saying? So imagine getting home after a long day at work, doing whatever it is that, you know what I'm saying, said job is, you know what I'm saying, and then having to turn around and try to have to work on your project. I mean, it's kind of like when mechanics kind of work on cars all day and then get off, like, you don't feel like fooling with your own stuff. Only the difference is that you wasn't even fooling with nobody else's car. You was just talking about fooling with other people's cars. So here. So that's the crazy thing. Badass said we're here. What are you talking about, Badass? At the Gap Fest? Is how I still need my t-shirt. The link or whatever for the t-shirts has changed. The t-shirts that are available now. I don't know if does it show? Let me look in the description box. So yeah, if you look in the description box, it got the where you can join the channel, and then of the all of the links or all of the merchandise requests are now taken care of. God damn it! Hold on. All of the merchandise is now ordered through this website here, spring.com or Teespring. It used to be Teespring, now it's just Spring. But yeah, any of the merchandise that you see is now at this link right there. Right there. He said, so I said my turns. He said, that's me, LS. I work at a body shop and I still need paint on my LSY OBS. Yeah, man. So, like, situation like that, man. Like, okay, I know, like, perfect example. Like, you say that you the body guy. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You the body guy. You doing body work all day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? On other people's cars. Then you got to come home and then you got to do body work on your own car. You know what I'm saying? To try to get it ready and prep for paint. And that just ain't cool, man. Like, I mean, a lot of times, like, you realize that it is something that has to be done. However, it's a lot. It can be a lot. It can be a lot. So to anybody that is out there in the field of, you know, working automotive and then turning around and having to, let's work in automotive or painting body or whatever, and then you have a project of your own. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, even with slinging car parts all day, man. Like, sometimes I just be like, bro, I don't want to hear the word alternator, spark plug. I don't want to hear none of that. Don't tell me about, bruh. Don't ask me about no tire pressure, nothing. Nothing. Because I don't want to hear it. But at the end of the day, man, you still gotta have that motivation, man. And you still, cause at the same time, you know, sometimes you're kind of forced into it, but then other times, you know, you're still fueled by the determination of wanting to get your project done. However, without those little deadlines, those little minor deadlines, you just don't work as effectively. You know what I'm saying? So find something that's going to be a date, man. Because if you don't hold yourself, if you don't put your feet to the fire, if you don't give yourself a date, man, sometimes, bro, you're not going to get anything done. And that's just facts. I know it is for me. Maybe y'all build different. For me, I need a deadline. I need a deadline. Brooke said, I feel you, bro. It'd be draining. Yeah, and like, it's not that you've lost the passion or anything. It's just that, like, you know, there is time. Like, you need to have time to do other things. Like, of course, you're not gonna put your family on the back burner. You're not gonna put your kids on the back burner. None of that. So you still gonna make sure they good and whatnot. But it's like, but damn, I still ain't got, you know, this, that, or the third. You know what I'm saying? So he said, especially in extreme weather. Yeah, like if you in the areas that get crazy snow, bruh. Like the little bit of snow and stuff that we got in Texas, man. Like that was like, I mean, I know it's a lot of other people that are like, oh man, there wasn't nothing. It didn't even stick that long, and Chicago and the other cities they get the big snow and all of that stuff, and it's like good for you. Like, well, not necessarily good for you, but like, I mean, I'm happy that you're. I mean, like y'all built for that, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it sucked, and definitely nothing would be getting done. Definitely be getting done if it was snowing and it was cold like that all the time. Like you would probably literally have to prod me out the house into the garage to get something done. Badass says, in between of going to the gym and needing to finish my truck, it's a bitch. Yeah, man, and that's the thing too, man. Like, it's you gotta find a balance, man. You gotta find a balance. You gotta find a balance to where everything I guess equally gets done or gets the attention that's needed, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to you what takes priority. You know what I'm saying? What up, Retro? Is that? But I super love the engine building. Yeah, and I mean there are some aspects that you could do all day and then go home and do it some more. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna use today as an example. So I get off work, I come home, but then it started raining. So I don't know if today would be a good day. Like I kind of had plans to do something, but I kind of didn't at the same time because I was like, I've been on go mode like all week. Plus, there's some stuff that I need, and I'm not going all the way to KILLEEN, which KILLEEN ain't even really that far away. It's like 10 minutes. Oh, snap. So it's just kind of like one of them situations where like, what do? What do you do? Cause like tomorrow, like I need to go to Harbor Freight. I need to get some of those. Let me find it. Let me see. So that's something I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be making my little list for Harbor Freight. Cause I ain't been. I was supposed to have been gone. I was supposed to be making my little list for Harbor Freight. But what's those joints called? The clamps. I guess it's the woodworking clamps or whatever. me see. Let me type in ratchets. We love them ratchets. We love them ratchets. I mean, not the actual ratchet. But it's a ratcheting something. Ratcheting clamp. Let me type that in there because this might take all day. Anyway, it's ratchet clamps or whatever. I think the ones that I have are like the little 6-inch ratcheting clamps. I need like two 12-inch and two 24-inch clamp joints. You know what I'm saying? Because what I happen to be working on is kind of wide, and I need to like kind of hold it together. You know what I'm saying? So the 6-inch joints, it just don't. The 6 inches work for like holding like smaller pieces of wood together. But if you're actually building something that has some width to it or some depth to it, then yeah. So I gotta get that. I need to get the ratcheting clamps, and then I need to get some wood glue. And then I was supposed to be doing some research tonight. So yeah. Like I tell y'all all the time, man, the hustle don't stop, the grind don't stop. But man, it's like when can I stop? But at the same time, you know, it's not that you necessarily don't enjoy what it is that you do. It's just, you know, sometimes that you kind of need a break. And for that reason, for the most part, is like kind of why I kind of scaled back. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily depriving anybody of anything, but you know, only you know when you've had enough, or you to your point, and everything like that, man. So, but yeah, hustle don't stop, grind don't stop. I gotta go get some clamps. I gotta go get some wood glue. I gotta go get some just adhesive. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got things that I'm still working on in the background. Like, there's smaller projects for the cars, but they take a lot of time. It kind of go back to like my man Brooks. Well, D Brooks was talking, and D Brooks is live yesterday, man. He was talking more about, I think more so like content. Like, this isn't like, this is more just, you know, my game plan or my strategy on making sure that, you know, everything gets done. And I mean, I couldn't, like, probably last night was the first night out of all this week where I had really just been like, yo, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. So once I mustered up the, you know, energy or whatever to do whatever it is that I was gonna do, like, I definitely needed to be able to I definitely needed to be able to go ahead and follow through with it. But I was listening to D Brooks live, and he was basically just trying to, you know, find out, I guess, to, you know, being more consistent and everything like that. And I think that would be my advice to him and, you know, anybody else, is that if for me, what has worked is putting yourself with those hard deadlines. Like with this whole, well, if you haven't guessed it by now, these clamps or whatever that I need and wood glue or whatever, it's for the console that I'm building for the box Chevy, right? So, but if you hadn't known, you know what I'm saying, or if you didn't know, um, that, you know, that's what I was doing and that's what that's for. But if y'all notice, like, there was no timeline put on that console. It wasn't like, all right, hey, we're gonna give ourselves 2 to 3 to 4 weeks or whatever to do this console and go from there. No, we was just like, we're gonna build a console. We'll be done whenever we be done. Another thing that I noticed that kind of fell off into the wayside, while I haven't totally forgotten about it, the Caprice Dash. Crazy. Crazy. The Caprice Dash, I started it, I started fiberglass, and then that shit just fell to the wayside. More so because we were trying to get the box Chevy ready for my birthday last year. But other than that, it wasn't. I mean, I never. I mean, and then, but see, and that's the thing. So after check the block, Caprice operational for the birthday. Then immediately after that, that's when we jumped off into, okay, it's the Cutlass by Thanksgiving, and then it was Cutlass by Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So, but in the end, I was able to, I was driven, I was motivated, and I had the time and was able to pull off these goals. You know what I'm saying? Now, depending upon, how important it is. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, for some people, like, it ain't really no big deal. Like, it is what it is. I'll finish when I finish. But for other people, like, they really be trying to get some shit done. You know what I'm saying? And it would. The hell? What, a UFO? But yeah, to be able to, you know what I'm saying, continue to make progress on whatever it is that it is, then um, that's what it is. But I know that the whole reason that, I guess he was having a conversation or was even talking about, he was just, talking about, how he just, wanted to be more consistent with the content and things like that. So I just wanted to share that, along with, like, y'all know me, I don't necessarily want to. Yes, I'm a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Uh, some would say full time. I mean, I do drop a lot of content. I used to drop a whole lot more, but I don't know. Maybe it's just like, all right, kind of not necessarily burned out, but it's just others. I be having other stuff going on, and it is what it is. So the the I guess the focus has been diverted. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like, I would never want to switch up my content for the simple fact that we have gotten to 8,000. We have gotten to 8,039 subscribers just off of doing us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never have to. We ain't never have to, jump or do. We ain't start doing parody videos or, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. We may have spoke on. We may have spoken on a couple things that we had knowledge in, as far as, like, the photography stuff. Shared a couple videos out of that. But for the most part, like, nah, like, I mean, we've pretty much kept it. We pretty much kept it G. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. So, you just have to look at and evaluate, like, the next phase. Like, for me, Like after building the cars, like now it's the car meets. You know what I'm saying? Now it's the car meets while still continuing to grow the channel. You know, it's the car meets. You know what I'm saying? Now people that I meet at the car meets and they see the car there, and they're like, "Oh man, that's nice, woo woo woo." But now they can go back and they can watch my channel and be like, "Oh, well, this is how it started, or whatever, etc., etc." Same thing for, you know what I'm saying, whatever your build is. Like if it's a track build, you know what I'm saying, you build it, now you go to the track, then you make mods, and then you continue to do the same thing it is that you've been doing from the beginning. I feel like that if you kind of deviated, or I feel that if I deviated off of what from people have come to my channel for years and have depended on this content to be, like, it's like, imagine turning on ESPN, right? Imagine turning on ESPN and it was like fucking soap operas on or some shit. That's the analogy that I just came up with off the top of my head. You're welcome. So I mean, to be honest, that's the way that I think of it now. You know what I'm saying? If you like, technically, I mean, like, yeah, it's a YouTube channel, but I mean the reference, I guess, is to a channel that would be on television. So can you imagine turning on ESPN and them playing fucking Young and the Restless, All My Children, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this stuff that is pretty much daytime soap TV versus what you came for. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I personally, and I mean, we've tried it. I'm not even gonna say that I think, like, we have honestly put this to the test. You know what I'm saying? We've done the little times where we get on here and we stream the game, and I mean, really, if you ever think about, like, even though I feel like, okay, me sitting up here talking to y'all about, you know, whatever subject, you know what I'm saying, is, you know, it would be a little bit more enlightening if I had some gameplay going on in the background or something that you could see on the screen. However, a lot of people, they will pop in, like, I could name the stream anything, bro. But the response I would get from a talking head video like this versus a video of me still talking head but with a video game in the background, yeah, people didn't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't remember, I put out a poll. You know what I'm saying? It was something that was like, yo, we'll rock with you regardless. And I appreciate them people. And then some people was like, no, we came for the car stuff. And then some people was like, I play games too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, while it is something that everybody can relate to, it's not necessarily something that, you know, like I said, when you go to ESPN, you go for sports. So if you turn on ESPN and they're not playing sports, you might not want to fool with ESPN no more because they're not giving you what you tuned in for. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thought process. Like I said, I tested it. I felt that was the feedback that I got from it. So I am no longer going to venture that way. I mean, it may be sometimes I get on here and I play the game because I just don't give a damn, and it's my channel, I do what I want to. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, when you get on here, it's gonna be something car related. Or even when I do the games, it'll probably be like more car related. It'll be the car mechanic simulator. It'll be the Grand Theft Auto. It's not gonna be Fortnite. It's not gonna be Call of Duty. It's not gonna be fucking Madden. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I think that it's very important to stay true to your source material, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Or your source of viewerships. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing for you. Like, you're at what, almost 2,000 subscribers. Like, those almost 2,000 people have started. They started watching you because you were doing LS swaps, because you were doing car stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I know that it gets to a point where it's like, damn, what can I do to continue growing? Growth seems stagnant, you know, blah 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 blah. And like you were saying yesterday, like it's not a jab to like the larger YouTubers that do the vlogging thing. Uh, because I mean, technically, if you think about it, like you can vlog and still do car stuff. Like you were saying, like, okay, instead of it just being perfect example. You know what I'm saying? I think that you were like saying that you were saying something about what did you say? You were saying something about if you just did a video on like a fuel update, like that's boring. Which I totally agree. But you have to, like, if you find a way to spice it up, like, now, if you record everything in the aspect of that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh dang. Like, say a fuel injector fails. Alright, so we identify the bad fuel, so you can show them how you, like, a vlog, like the technical video would be like, this is how you identify a bad injector. And then this is how you remove and replace said bad injector and end. But if you have a bad injector and then you go to the parts store, you know what I'm saying, where you interact with your local parts people the way that you usually do, you know what I'm saying, and you're talking to them about something. Say that when you're on the way to, say that when you're at the parts store, you see some guy's car. You know what I'm saying? Some cool box Chevy. We'll just say box Chevy for sake. We'll say box Chevy for the sake of this live, right? So you see somebody with a cool box Chevy. So in the event of you going to said, you know what I'm saying, what started out is just a, what started out is just a simple going to the store to get a fuel injector to replace it because it was bad, is now turned into a whole fucking adventure. And that's the difference between just a video and a fucking vlog. And it can be the thing that sets it apart. So, but at that, like, you have to, I know that you were saying something about like the whole like recording with your camera out, but you gotta own it. You gotta own that shit. Like, bitch, I am D Brooks, or I am LS, and I am a YouTuber. Like, I don't feel crazy with this camera out because this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? And that's to anybody that I just use D Brooks and my name as an example because he was talking about it in his live the other day. But I mean, the same applies to anybody, man. Anybody. Let's see, what up, history? I gotten away from being complacent and money making, but when it comes to me, I'm like, I'll get to it when I can. Oh, I missed a couple comments. Let me go back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. I said Retro long time. Retro said I look tired, because I am. But I gotta get on here and chop it up with my people, man. Like, I gotta be the inspirational, motivational LS that I am. And sometimes that shit shows. Dead ass. Like, sometimes that shit show. Like, you be like, oh man, he's spreading the knowledge and telling us this good information, but that nigga look tired in a bitch. And it would be true. It would be true. But, you know, it is what it is. Nobody wants to hear me get on here and be like, oh man, I was so tired. I've been working like a mother. Bro, we all out here working. We all out here working. We all out here getting it. You know what I'm saying? So, somebody wants to hear about, like, hey, I work fucking, I don't know, 50, 60 hours this fucking week, but I'm still finna go out here and I'm still finna get in this garage. And that's why people will fucking subscribe, I think. Not because I'm like, oh no, I worked all these hours and they feel sorry for you. No. The fact that you work 50, 60 hours and then you still finna get out there in the garage, they be like, damn. Well, if he out there getting it in and shit, I ain't got no excuse because I only work 40 hours this week. You know what I'm saying? Or I only work 23 hours this week. I mean, I don't know what your hours or your scheduling is like, but if he can do it, I can do it too type shit. You know what I mean? Consistency is a key. I just need to be more disciplined with my time, D. Brooks says. I need to be more disciplined with my time management. He said, you're right, we'll make a time impact. I'm pretty sure he was talking about when we were talking about the putting them hard deadlines, man. Set the hard deadlines and, you know, make it a little bit uncomfortable for yourself to where you got to get up off your ass and do it. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like that cutlass probably could have took a whole lot longer. But because I put myself on the deadline, the days where I wanted to come home and play fucking Fortnite or play Grand Theft Auto or sit up in my boxes fucking watching TV and shit, I didn't. And I got out there in the garage and I got whatever it is that I need to get done, so that I could hit that thing. Badass says, sleep when I'm dead. Well, then I won't have no choice. Badass said, I've gotten away from being complacent in money making, but when it comes to me, I'm like, I'll get to it when I can. History. What did I say? History. He said, isn't that football? Oh, okay. Probably when I was talking about, like I said, I'm catching the comments up. Probably when I was talking about you turn on ESPN and it's fucking and it's fucking Young and the Restless on. Is that everything is awesome? Most of my people came from either Honda tags or the yard crushing cars. He said most of the people came from either Honda tags or the blue box. It's all good. My feelings are only a little hurt. Just wait for that play button feeling. And I mean, like, I think ultimately, like, that would be like something nice to have, or like, because that's like 100,000 subscribers, you get a play button. Like, I think, like, I mean, some people hit some people hit that accomplishment pretty quick. Like I'm not chasing it, although it would be like a nice. That's like a confirmation, like from YouTube, the company that hey, we see you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying, like I said, right now. Like I said, if we just get to 10, like my personal goal is 10. If I don't go past 10, like I said, but that's the thing. Like I gotta have a way, or I gotta have a goal in mind. You know what I'm saying? So 10,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I want the 10,000 subscribers so that I can have to be able to put my artwork on this from the shirts that I design. I put them up on the website and they pop up right up under my videos. Other than that, I really have. There's no other reason that I'm trying to get 10,000 subscribers. Like 10, hell, 8 is cool. 5 was cool. You know what I'm saying? But apparently, people still enjoy it. More and more people are enjoying the content. You know what I'm saying? More and more people are enjoying the content and everything that's going on. So, if I have gotten this far, you know what I'm saying, by doing junkyard videos, you know what I'm saying, but they all are relatable to what a car guy goes through as he builds his builds, and that's the thing. And y'all have told me it's just about being relatable, man. So, I mean, don't try to necessarily reinvent the wheel. Definitely put your own twist on it. You know what I'm saying? But don't overthink it. You know what I'm saying? The people that are there following you now, they came for a reason. And the same reason that they came, cause like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm an entertainer. Nah, bruh. I'm just the same dude that I was when I first started my YouTube, that wanted to share my bills with the world. Like, that was it. That was it then. When I first started, that was it now. You know what I'm saying? All these years later, it's just different bills. You know what I'm saying? Started with a box Chevy. Now we got a box Chevy, a Cutlass, and a C10. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely all about the perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, certain people that make channels in different genres are going to grow faster. I mean, that is a fact. It's just part of the process. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All right, badass. We'll catch you later, bro. History said I just need 1,000. And like I said, like in the beginning, like I was like, wow, a thousand people actually follow me or whatever. Like, I mean, that's cool. Like, straight up. But like I said, for me personally, like I wouldn't want to be like a big YouTuber. Just like, I mean, from what people have from like, cause you have to be, I guess, like realistic with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be a DIY, like I am too in my personal opinion, and I may be wrong. Like, I'm too genre I'm too genre specific to be, I don't know, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, or I don't say a million subscriber like Chris Fix, car guy or whatever. Fixes on cars, never shown his face, but he's not specific to any one type of car. You know what I'm saying? He's showing videos that are useful. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I don't think that my videos is useful, but that's really not the point of them. You know what I'm saying? My point is to share the journey. You know what I'm saying? Through sharing the journey, I think I can still help. Because, I mean, I have been helping people up to this point. But I just go about it differently. Because don't nobody want a cookie cutter. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want a cookie cutter YouTube channel. Like, I'm not trying to be known as the Black Chris Fix. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to start shooting or editing my videos like him or none of that. Because, I mean, then I wouldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? So, and all I know how to do is be me and keep it real. So, we're going to build these Chevys. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go back and do mods. We probably going to turbo. We're going to probably blow some shit up. Eventually down the road, we probably going to have to pull one of these motors back out. Because once we get out there in the mix, mingling with people and shit, like, it's going to happen. It's going to freaking happen. It's going to happen. The paint channel is massive. Guy that blends powders. What channel is that? I don't know if I've seen that one. But I can see where that would be a damn. I can see where that would be a channel that would be kind of desired to watch because it is because of, you know, the content. Like, a lot of people either want to learn how to paint because the paint jobs are expensive and whatever. And it's some people that'll see that and be like, well, shit, man, I can do it. Let me just learn and see what it is that I need to do. Then there's other people that's like, I'm not going to deal with it, but I do like to see different options for different colors, etc., to see where, you know, I could go. Even though I'm not going to attempt this myself, but let me get the feedback from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Or see a color. Oh, okay, I like the color that they put on their car. You know what I'm saying? It was this with a pearl or, you know, whatever. So I just need that. The paint channel is massive. Got the blends powders. What's up, Rah 415? Appreciate you sliding through, bro. History said rear wheel drive versus forward wheel drive. We're gonna run them up one of these days. And like that would be like something that would ultimately be like a great video. You know what I'm saying? 4-cylinder forward wheel drive versus 8-cylinder rear wheel drive. Who's the victor? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna win? Whatever. Make a crazy little crazy looking thumbnail. But you know, that's something that's in our lane. Like it's not something that, you know, we're not reaching, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So okay, it's called Paint Society. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out. Paint Society, 223,000 subscribers. It says, welcome to the #1 automotive paint channel on YouTube, tailored for both the DIY and paint professional. See, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued already. You know what I'm saying? Just by reading the description. So, boom. So, just looking at his videos, it's like, okay, how to repair a bumper crack. So that was 3 weeks ago, 38,000 views. Like, now, if you're dropping videos, and of course, I mean, he had to get up to this point, but like for me, like there are people that I already kind of watch, Sprayway, Faraway, Underground Paint King, Sprayway. I think I already said Sprayway. Yeah. So Sprayway, Underground Paint King, Faraway. There's probably a couple others that I watch as far as the that's a couple others I know that I watched as far as paint. So because that's where I got the idea to get that low volume, low pressure gun from. It's equivalent. It's kind of equivalent to the high volume, low pressure. The low pressure being the smaller compressors, but low volume, I guess you lose or don't waste as much material or whatever. You know, I don't know. Like I said, that's not my area of expertise. But painting, you know, if I can go to this person's channel and I can learn something, like that's why I feel like that's where I could go. You know what I'm saying? And I see that he did a video, has 1.2 million views. The $15 Harbor Freight paint gun delivers professional results. But yeah, in the end, I don't know how the hell we got off on this. I think we'll just talk about something. I don't know. Anyway. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, you know what I'm saying, for subscribing to this channel. And we gonna keep this thing rolling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how we got off on all of that. But all of that to say is just keep doing what you're doing. Oh yeah, because we was talking about D Brooks. We was talking about D Brooks' live and consistency and all that good stuff. So yeah, I wasn't trying to name drop another channel. No, you good. I asked who the channel was. I asked who it was because, I mean, I was curious. I was curious. And I definitely subscribed, and I'm definitely gonna probably check out a couple of his videos. So there's no like when you trying to learn something, like it's no limit to, you know, the amount, because I'd rather watch 3 or 4 channels, 3 or 4 painters, and then go attempt that shit myself, because I can take the methods that I learned from this person, bring that shit all together, you know what I'm saying, and boom, then I can make my own method. So yeah, so he got another video that's like the best rattle can car paint job or whatever. It has like 3.8 million views. know what I'm saying? And then my boy James D guy, more motorsports. He does the painting with the spray cans as well. He's well known for that. His channel is way up there. Um, my boy Grant Seven, you know what I'm saying, he has the paint. Uh, a lot of them guys that shoot his product, I end up watching him. True Grit. Uh, and I mean that's kind of how you figure out about other people and other products. You know what I'm saying? So the greens and blues mixing reds and blacks with flake. Uh, I don't know. Was that a recent video he did? You gonna have to send me. You gonna have to send me the link. Text me the link when you get a sec. But yeah, like that is the overall, I guess. I don't know if I would say goal, but the overall. What's the word I'm looking for? To have something, because whether it's just to be entertaining, the thing that I found out about YouTube is that whether it's just you being entertaining or you have something that people enjoy, like you're passing on some type of knowledge, and that's the biggest difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been people that have told me like, bro, I don't really fool with cars, but you cool as hell. So I keep coming back. Then it's people that are here for the car stuff. So you just gotta, I guess, know which is which. But that's what I'm saying. Like, be you regardless, because people will gravitate for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? And people that want to support you are going to support you regardless if you want them to or not. That's all what it boils down to. What is it, just me and history still in here? Almost in Temple right now. Service might be slow. Okay, yeah. It's whenever you get a chance, man. Whenever you get a chance. He said, no, I was just saying that while I watch him, the blending is pretty mind calming. Yeah, and I mean, it could be. Is many reasons why people, watch channels, man. So. But as for people that are content creators, that like I said, I know how it is to. I mean, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have been there with me. You know what I'm saying? So to be there at a certain goal, and we shot up. We went from 1,000 to 2,000 to 5,000 to, like, it seemed to be like that. You know what I'm saying? A couple months in between each time, and then we got, I guess you could, what one would call stagnant. because November. So November of 18, we had 1,868 subscribers. Yes, I write this shit down on my little board up here. So um, I didn't write it down for. I didn't write it down because I was doing every like whatever. So May of 18, I had 663 subscribers. By November, we had 1,868. That's November 18th. Then of November of 19, we had 5,690. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we pretty much like doubled in size, like in a year. And then here it is, 2021, June 2021, and we at 8,034, 39. You know what I'm saying? So I mean it happens. Like it's your even your own growth is not gonna always be identical to what it was before. So but my recipe for success, so that I don't drive myself crazy, and so that I keep giving y'all what y'all want, is to keep just doing what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what I've been doing. Giving y'all the same crazy content that y'all have come to love and expect from yours truly. So, junkyard vids and going to the yard. The only thing that's really gonna change is because we haven't really been working on no cars here lately, because everything is kind of gone, or everything's kind of done, or the main thing is not working on cars because of the simple fact that everything's pretty much done. So, like I said, from there we kind of graduating, we moving out to the different things, the meats, etc., etc. There's still some work that I want to do on that Caprice before I put it like all the way out there in the streets. But like I said, me and Cortez is probably finna get together and we finna knock this dash out. And then it'll probably, like, after that, it'll come back down, get ready for paint, start painting, start buffing, sanding, all that good stuff, and then go from there. All that stuff from there. At this point, I'm just waiting to hear back from our sponsor, Grant, to see what it is that we can work out, and then from there, we moving forward. I forgot the year, but I grabbed picks Monday. We got a boost in the back? For real? It don't even matter, bro. Like, if it's a booster, I need the exhaust off, David. I need the exhaust, and I need the if the exhaust is not all bent to hell and it's the same year as mine, I need the header manifold off of there, the exhaust manifold, and then the actual exhaust, and whatever else on there might be kind of cool. But yeah, for the most part, the exhaust manifold, because yeah, I was looking at some stuff the other day, man, and I'm just like, I'm just clearing this path. If y'all been watching the videos, man, we've been working on clearing the path through the garage so we can get the motorcycle out. We are making progress. However, I mean, the motorcycle can be road as it is. It's just that we're not. When it's not 100% how we want it to be. It's always something, ain't it? It's always something. It ain't never. Hey, we're done. Never. Yeah, but no. Honestly, the only thing that the booster need is exhaust. All I got. That's really all I need. Because the thing is, for the booster, um, the manifold itself. If y'all remember the video, the way that the video was done, like, it was crazy. Hold on, let me see who this is that just subscribed or became a member. Hold on, I gotta watch. I gotta watch the live feed to see. Cause I'm honest, like I said, I ain't got no script. I'm just going out the dome. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to Stephanie Hernandez, just subscribed. I know, that was a little bit delayed, but I had to wait for the regular feed. Had to wait for the regular feed to come on so I can know. Cause the one that I'm actually streaming on is like over here, but I don't have it pulled up. There you go. My apologies. I should be a better YouTuber. Yeah, shout out to Stephanie. That should make 8,040. So we have a lot to go. A lot to go. But we will get there one step at a time. Step by step, day by day. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, the thing, like I was saying, the thing with the Hayabusa, the thing with the Hayabusa exhaust, like if you notice, like a whole bunch of motorcycles are just single exhaust. You know what I'm saying? The exhaust comes out on one side. The Hayabusa from the factory had dual exhaust manifolds. So I was looking at my exhaust manifold, and it looks like the part around where you would clamp something is no longer there. So I'm gonna have to either weld something there or put a new manifold on there and go from there. So, which, I mean, it probably wouldn't be shit to just weld something on there. I don't know. Like, what if I want to change it? You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be a whole lot cheaper to weld something on there than it would be to buy a whole nother exhaust manifold. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if y'all got quite a few Yoshi pipes, then maybe we can make it do what it do. I'm pretty sure if I can install the LS motor, I can make a pipe. I can make some exhaust. like I can make some exhaust. Another thing is that though the mufflers, because it is like a dual muffler setup, is that it's real bulky. So a lot of people, when they get their boosters, they either go down to like real little shorty mufflers and still dual, or they put those alien heads where it pretty much turns the bike into a single exhaust, or instead of a dual exhaust, it turns into a single exhaust, and then go from there. So those are kind of your options, but yeah, you get the whole polished header. That'd be crazy though. Like if that booster at the yard got like a whole polished, has like a whole, it's a single side exhaust. We taking the whole thing history. Video coming soon. Let's see. But yeah, he definitely look like he got some good videos. I'm definitely gonna check him out. He had 223,000 subscribers, and I mean that's something that takes. Sometimes it takes a while. You know what I'm saying? His oldest video is 12 years ago. 12 years ago, I guess, when I think that looks like just a video he put on there. And then after that, he started working on some cars. But it looks like about 2 years ago, 2 years ago is when he really started like owning the paint thing. You know what I'm saying? That's when he really started owning the paint thing, as far as I can tell. So I'm pretty sure the booster has a snorkel. Might have been the R6. I don't remember. He said the boost has a snorkel. I don't know. Like I said, you send me some pictures, man. We can try to make something happen. Whip Fest is coming up at the end of this month, so we're gonna have to like probably stash it in the back because most of my little coins is gonna be going towards that. As the big event or whatever it is that we're doing this year, and then but yeah, after that it's on and popping. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to have to really set myself some deadlines going forward with the promotion at work and stuff. Like it kind of has made a difference, honestly, because the time that you have to still have time to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling my boss, like, so we just got paid this past week, right? So I was telling my boss, I'm like, well, damn. I was like, this is probably the first check. This is probably my first check since December that didn't have overtime on it. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how fucking long it is? We get paid every 2 weeks. So to not have a check with overtime on it since December, bruh, that was 6 months ago. That was 6 months ago. I mean, that's 12 checks, bruh. That's 12 checks that don't have no damn. That's 12 damn checks. $12 damn checks that had overtime on it. So that's a long time to work. Like, so if you can only imagine like how much less time that you like have to self. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's not an excuse. I'm just saying the real. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I didn't have no deadlines. You know what I'm saying, while you still do have time to yourself, like I ain't had no deadline set, so like I mean I don't feel like I'm That was nothing that was supposed to get done. I just got a long list of shit that gotta get done with no real like deadline. So I'm good, you know. I'm not conflicted. I'm pretty sure the boost had a snorkel. It might have been an R6. I don't remember. You said a snorkel? What kind of snorkel you talking about? Like to go underwater? Snorkel? Because if you notice history, I haven't been out there, man. Because like I said, with me working days and stuff now, like, well, first of all, I haven't had a reason to come out there. But second of all, hell, even on the weekends, I'm sometimes still working, and then when I do work during the day, I don't get off till 5. So yeah, that's when y'all be closing anyway. So okay, a short curly pipe. Yeah, we'll see Monday. We'll see Monday. Actually, I don't know. If that booster got what we need, then I might dig off in the piggy bank. I might dig off in my little stash and go ahead and get it because, like I said, them booster exhausts is not cheap at all. I was looking at I think I was looking on eBay. Actually, I have a notification that notifies me for eBay for my, let's see, Hayabusa exhaust. Yeah. So I'll just put Hayabusa exhaust. So if I get the Suzuki Hayabusa Voodoo full system exhaust 4-to-1, that's $674. $674. What up, Goldie? So yeah, so for those, yeah, it can get real pricey real quick, as you can see. Real quick, man. Real quick. That's why I'm not necessarily a fan of. Like I said, the cheapest thing to do would be to just find something that I can clamp on there. And I mean, like I said, honestly, I mean, it might just be that I need to take something. Like the part where it's broken off at, if there is enough room, know what I'm saying, maybe I could clamp something else on there, or I could just simply weld something on there. What up, Craig? Craig and Goldie just entered the building. I see you. Congratulations, Craig. This is your second month being a member. Y'all can tell that because if you look next to Craig's name, he is flossing the actual, the full bow tie next to it. So, what's going on? What's up, Montreal? But yeah, we getting there on the 10K. Like I said, we got the 10K in 90 days going on and everything like that. So that is around the corner. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm ready. I'm ready to pull my bike out. But I mean, honestly, that bitch is loud, loud. It needs an exhaust, and yeah, it's time. It's time. I'm not young like I used to be. Just ride around and yeah. But yeah, I found like just the stock exhaust muffler or the stock exhaust manifold pipes for like I think like 50 something bucks. And they wasn't, I mean, they wasn't terrible. It wasn't too bad. So it was like $55, like $55 plus like $20 shipping. I think it come from Florida or something like that. So that might be what I do. I might go that route, or you know what I'm saying, y'all know me. I like, cause even if I buy that manifold, then I would still have to buy something to clamp on to the old one. So, but we got a welder. So it really ain't no need to. It really ain't no need to have to do that. To be honest with you, it really ain't no need. As long as we can get our welder down there, up and around the pipe, then we should be good to go. Should be good to go. We have had a month and a half of rain. Yeah, it's been raining here kind of off and on. History said what rain. Yeah, we've been getting a little bit of rain here and there, but it ain't been no. Well, I don't know if it's. I don't know, man. It's like the whole. I don't know. It's like the whole stratosphere or whatever is just thrown off. Like, is that the right word? Stratosphere. Something ain't right. Period. Something ain't right because of the simple fact that it's raining like Seattle. We here in Texas got a snowstorm that was like, I don't know, not not for Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like that little snowstorm should have not been for us. You know what I'm saying? So but we'll play by the rules. We'll be good little we'll play by the rules. We'll be good little Texans, and we'll take whatever they give us. And bro. I am not looking forward to this summer in Texas. It's about to be hot than a beach. Like, it's finna be hot. Like, hot. Bro, it's finna be hot. Like, hide your kids, hide your wife hot. It's like, yeah. It's finna be hide your kids, hide your wife hot. Craig said we're gonna be welding now. I mean, as long as we're able to weld that exhaust pipe, which I'm pretty sure we can be. As long as we can weld that exhaust pipe with that flux core, because I like it's set up for like what I have is a MIG welder, so the MIG, like, you can Like you can use it, the one that I have, you can use as flux core or you can use as a MIG. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the gas or whatever and the containers and all of that, so I was just gonna use it as a flux core off jump. You know what I'm saying? And then go from there. So it's like a dual purpose thing. So because I mean honestly, because when we welded on the Caprice, we were using Cortez's flux core welder. Like my welder's still over there, 2 or 3 years old, but still brand new. It looked nice on the cart, but it ain't never been used, so it's time to get that dirty. Um, so we'll see what first we'll see what's going on out there at the yard, what history has eyeball for us, and then from there we'll see if the depending upon what it is. I mean, we can take one of them Yoshi pipes and cut it down, make some shorties out of it. I mean, the sky's the limit, right? The sky's the limit when you got the power, right? Sky's the limit when you got the power. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Just cleaning up a couple things. Bing. All right. There's just a lot of stuff going on here in the background. I'm trying to clean up and get rid of that. Oh yeah, for those of the people that watch the Marvel, cause y'all know I'm a Marvel head. Loki is coming back next week, so be ready for that. Get it ready, get it ready, get it ready, get it ready. So, I guess the question that I have for y'all is, never mind, I got my answer. Because I got a 24-inch ratcheting clamp. Yeah, I'm going to get that one. 24-inch ratcheting bar clamp spreader. So I grab like two 24s and two, well see they got a 36. So I don't know. I was thinking about grabbing like two 18s and then two 24s. I don't think a 12 would really. Yeah, I don't think a 12. So yeah, two 18s and two 24s. So that should be like $20. Maybe we can find us a coupon, get a little bit of money off. I need back in place for rear end. He said grind the surfaces before. Craig said, okay, so Craig's giving us some welding tips. He said you have to clean the metal before, right. Grind the surfaces before welding so that it'll, that I'm aware of. So he said, clean the metal, grind the surfaces, get good flux core wire, mind over procrastination, productivity over procrastination. I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. You throwing my words back in my face. Well, not necessarily, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of throwback. But no, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. The more you will, you get better at it. Um, yeah, we've had, because as far as a Caprice, as far as I want to say that we were using the stuff from Harbor Freight. Um, Probably that's another thing I need to do. I need to know what's the tip size for my welder, and then I can kind of go from there. Let me see. Hold on. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go look. Alright, y'all, and we back. I apologize. I was trying to, my vision ain't what it used to be. I was trying to read the numbers off of the thing. So the machine that we have is the Eastwood MiG 135. Flux core slash, let me see, says the Eastwood MiG, but hold on, let me read y'all the whole. So the price is like $369.99. It's supposed to have like a description or something at the bottom. Anyway, it says it's for the DIY person. I don't remember exactly when I bought mine, but I've yet to use it. But I've still welded everything that I needed to weld. So it's time to get up close and personal with our own welder. Let's see. Banner buzz. It says it's not responding. Come on, don't start that. Don't start that. Anyway, the most difficult thing was trying to read the little ass writing. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. We gotta bring it all the way back up. All the way back up. We still good. We still good. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I think the whole thing crashed, but we still good. We are still live and we are still streaming. Just for whatever reason, I didn't have any comments earlier, so I did need to go to the actual stream and pull up the comments, but I believe we're still good to go. But anyway, we've been on here like 2 hours, so I'm gonna get ready to wrap it on up here. But yeah, when I went out there, I was trying to read the size on the tip of the size of the tip on the MiG, but it was real hard to read. I'm still not 100% sure what it was. So the features of the MiG 135, the one that I have, it welds modern stainless steel as thin as 24 gauge. Welds up to 3/16 with solid core wire. Welds up to a 1/4 of an inch with flux core. 225 to 135 amp welding range. It's a 120 volt, ships with regulator and hose for MIG welding. Can also be used for flux core welding. Compared to similar welders itself for over $500. It says it's now compatible with a spool gun for efficient welding of aluminum. And if you're checking out the MiG 35, you need to see our new MiG 140 for a few dollars more. Newest technology and features for the smoothest welds. Great for sheet metal, easy to use control panel, blah blah blah. I was trying to see what fucking tip it comes with. I think it came with like 2 tips, but like I said, I was trying to take a picture of the fucking tip of that bitch, but it was very, very small. So it says like 0.9 dash 0.0 something. 0.03 something. Yeah. So I can make out 0.9, and then the other one is like 0.033. Some crazy shit, bro. I can't. That's just hard as hell to read. What up, OC? Cody said I need back in place for the rim. Yeah, man, it's always something with these bills, man. It's gonna keep us in these yards or keep us on the go. Like it never ceases to amaze. Never ceases to amaze. So I was trying to see exactly what size, because I'm pretty sure because those were the tips that came with it. So I want to say it comes with. Let me see. So wire type and diameter 0.023. So flux core 0.030 to 0.035, which I guess is the equivalent to 0.8 to 0.9 millimeters. So I want to say that the tip that's on there is made for flux core. So I just need to make sure that I have the correct size. 0.035 flux core wire before we start, tampering with some stuff. And I mean, I said what I'm saying. I said it years ago, bro. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna buy some. We're gonna just start cutting up some metal and start practicing trying to weld some shit together and see what the fuck happened. And it just never happened. You know what I'm saying? It never happened. So, like Craig said, practice makes perfect. I'm a firm believer in that. So we will do that. We will practice that before we actually get to the point where we are doing whatever it is that we need to do for the bike. So, but yeah, it'll be flux core. It won't be MIG. came with a 3-year warranty. I was trying to see if I could find somewhere where I knew exactly where the thing. But yeah, from the reviews and stuff, everything was good. But yeah, I was trying to find like the actual date when I actually bought. Let me search my email, which is my Gmail, and that is y'all ready for a shocker? So we just searched. We just searched our. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Hmm. Do. That's crazy. I got emails all the way back to 2013, but I know I haven't had. I know I haven't had that welder that long because I didn't move over here till 2016, which would make me have purchased it probably anywhere between 17 and 19, maybe. I don't know. I have no clue. Let's see. Anyway, the point is, I haven't used it since I bought it, so hopefully it works and it ain't no issues and we ain't got no bullshit going on when we go to use it. So that's another thing I'll add to my list. Like I said, it sucks when your vision and shit start to go. But yeah, like the only thing I can see is 0.9, and then it says dash 0.0 something. It's very hard to see, but I know, like I said, I know it comes with two. You know what I mean? I know it comes with two actual things, but it doesn't say. It doesn't say. It's gotta be 0.030. It can't be nothing like crazy. It's what I'm thinking anyway. It's gotta be. Say exhaust pipe OC. Craig said, 0.035 is the most common wire for MIG welders. STL was on tonight. Chillin' fellas. What up, OC? say when you search the email, you should search for @eastwood.com. Yeah, that's what I searched, and nothing popped up. But the point, the point is, I haven't used it. Yeah, nothing pops up for Eastwood @Eastwood. None of that. Maybe I stole it, y'all. Nah, I remember when I bought it, I had caught that bitch like on sale. Like I said, I'm not as entirely 100% sure why it ain't nothing showing up, but it be like that sometimes. It definitely be like that sometimes. Let's see. But yeah, cause I know I didn't pay that much for it either. The MiG 140 is, I guess it's a little bit. It's like the next step up. I felt like the 135 was good enough for what we needed to do. So I'm gonna go with, okay, there you go. The contents. So it comes with MiG. It comes with the welder. It comes with the 0.023 steel MiG wire. Comes with an extra 0.023 contact tipped, gas regulated with hose, Tweco style gun and consumables, switchable drive roller, 8-foot ground cable and gun cable, a wire brush, a welding face shield, and 3-year no hassle warranty. That's what it says. So yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a .023. I don't think it is. I might have to go back and look, but I really don't think it is. Cause I can clearly see the 0.9. Like y'all can clearly see the 0.9, right? Oh, I might have to turn the brightness down a little bit. So yeah, you can see the 0.9 on there. I just don't know what that other number is. But if I can send that flux core through there, then I'm not doing no tripping. I'm not doing no tripping. So yeah, that's just something else that we gonna have to get or verify and make sure that we get. Matter of fact, I think I bought some wire from. I bought some flux core wire. I just don't remember what size it was, or even know if it was the right size, or none of that shit. So you know, it happens. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, like I said, we'll do that. We'll cut up some metal. Like we said, we right now we kind of playing with wood. We'll jump over, play with the metal, get the bike done, so the bike will be like kind of done and out the way. I'm probably gonna pull the bike out anyway, even though it's not exactly how I want it. But I mean, it's summertime. You know what I'm saying? It's summertime, and I I refuse to let like if someone go by that I don't jump on that bitch at least once or twice. Like I might not ride that bitch like favorably all summer, but I need I need to be on that bitch at least a couple times. At least a couple times. What up, E? He said, did you buy it through PayPal? I don't think I did, Craig. I think, because if I remember correctly, matter of fact, let's see, because I mean, it's not really bothering me, but it's kind of bothering me. I kind of want to know, like, exactly when I got it. So, yeah. So, let me see if I can, my accounts. Let's see. Forgot your password. Oh shit. It says if there is an account associated with this email, it'll send it. Ain't no if. I know I had one. There you go. Reset your Eastwood. Reset your account password. Alright. So we're gonna set the new password. They're gonna let us into the accounts. You updated your password, but you still gonna fucking make me log in. You bastards. Alright. Sign in. Boom, we in, y'all. we are in. All right, so your orders. Okay, so drum roll, please. I bought this welder in 2017. We paid $208 for it. Actually, it was $190. It was $199.99. I guess it was on sale. And then it was a $20 discount. And then after shipping and handling, it came out to $208.83 for the Eastwood Eastwood MIG welder. 110, 135 amp output. Yup. But yeah, that thing was ordered back in April 5th, 2017. So a long time. That was the same year I bought my truck. 17. Yeah. And yeah, 18, 19, 20. So it's going on almost 4 years. Like I said, I hope it ain't no issue with that shit, because I'm pretty sure that shit is out of warranty now. Out of warranty. You stole it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hot like fire. But yeah. April 5th, 2000. Yeah, April 5th, 2017. I paid $199 for it. Cause when I seen the price on the thing, I'm like, nah, I ain't pay that. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Hey, look at my eyes. Roll them. I'm not paying. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. Let's see. But yeah, Eastwood Big 135. Boom. $90-day returns, technical support, 3-year warranty. So yeah, I'm like outside the warranty and all that shit. But I'm sure we'll be alright. I'm sure we'll be alright. But yeah, as far as the consumables, like they sell a little pack of consumables, and I don't know how specific, like the heads and stuff is or the tips are. Like, could you take a Harbor Freight one and use it in the Eastwood or vice versa? Uh, but yeah, it's usually not. So that's usually not something that you really go through a lot. So at this point, you know what I'm saying, it's like Nike, dog. We just gotta do it. We just gotta do it. Let's see. Trying to find. Okay, minimize that. Okay, that's that. Yeah, and it really don't seem that possible, but I guess it would kind of line up because if you think about it, like we moved into the house in 16. The house was finished being built 16. We closed on it in like March of 16. So possibly at the So possibly when I bought that welder, we was probably getting ready to fucking tackle like that Chevelle. To be honest, we was probably getting ready to tackle something with that Chevelle, and yeah. But yep. He said if we break it, we'll just convert you over to a Hobart welder. LS, let me borrow a dub so I can donate. Nah, you got that spare stack sitting around. But yeah, it's been that long, Craig. It's been that long. Yeah, I guess it's saying the wire that it came with was 0.0. Oh, excuse me, 0.023 steel MIG wire. But I don't have the gas, so I think from there that's when I went and bought the flux core stuff. But I know specifically that there was like two sizes at Harbor Freight. Let me look at Harbor Freight. For Harbor Freight, I know that there was like two sizes when I went to go buy it. Flux core welding wire. It might have been more than one. There was a zero, yeah. So it was a 0.030, and then there was a 0.035. So it's two different size. It was two different sizes. I wasn't entirely sure on which one to get, but if it's set up for the larger wire and then I had a smaller wire, then I guess I was good to go. Oh well. So yeah, we may technically have everything that we need, because they only sell two sizes, 0.030 and 0.035. And knowing me, I probably opted for the 0.030. I don't know. We'll find out soon. We will find out. Video coming soon. But like, yeah, bro. It's 7 years, bro. Not 7 years. 4 or 5 years. And we haven't made a video. We haven't even touched the damn welder. That is ridiculous. But, you know, that's what happens when you pay $200 for a welder. That's what happened when you pay $200 for a welder. And to see, I think that was like I said, I caught that one on sale. I think the one from Harbor Freight is like $150. The flux core joint. Well, the 170 amp 240 volt is like $209. But the welder itself, the flux core welder itself, is like, how much? Was that the right price? Nah, that ain't the right price. that's a flux and a MIG. There's one that's just a flux welder, or it used to be. Yeah, there you go. Flux 125 welder. That's the one. The $140 hollow. The flux hollow. The flux $140 hollow. So yeah. And I think that's what I was looking at the time. I was like, well, shit, if I can get Eastwood brand and then it do flux and it do MIG, then, you know, I figure I was winning. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, let's see. TIG, stick, MIG, or flux. Steel, stainless steel, aluminum. Let me click on that one. But that one's kind of small. I can't see it. Aluminum spool gun is required. Pretty much. So if you want to weld aluminum with a MIG welder, a spool gun is required. This is what it's saying on here that I can see. But all good either way. I think LS gave up on the Hurricanes. Nah, I don't have. There's no actual hurricane. That's why this one is not named Hurricane Hangout. This is like the hang. That's why this one is named the Hangout that came from Hurricane. But yeah, no. I mean, across everything that we've welded, um, everything has been good to go. The floor, in the Caprice, good to go. The roof in the Caprice, good to go. So don't get me wrong. I mean because this was like before I knew Cortez and all that, but the the goal or the overall thing was just to have something that possibly was a little bit more decent than the Harbor Freight brand. But the Harbor Freight brand does get it done. So I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you really just how would you define the process of welding? So so say that we have a brand new person walk in here, Craig. I never welded before. How would you explain the process of welding to them? And go. And anybody else that wants to chime in, how would you explain the welding process to somebody who has never welded before? What tip would you give the beginning welder? Because I mean, obviously for us that's been doing it a while, like it's like as long as it doesn't move, so to speak. Or how does that work? I guess that's my question. Is it melting the one? Is it melting the thin wire between? Is it melting the wire between the two to join them? What's the simplest way? What's the simplest way that you would explain it to somebody? Is the question I'm asking. So props for that. I'm waiting on Craig to tell us how he would explain it, or anybody to tell us how they would explain it. I ain't gonna lie to you, Craig. That blue stuff I have a headache, especially because I be drinking like so much so quickly. Right, and I have a righteous headache after the next morning. May or may not get anything done. Let's see. What the hell is that boy doing up there? Yeah, I think that would probably be the way that I would describe it. Um, you're melting the wire, the flux core or the solid core or whatever it is that you're shooting. You're melting it to the point where, or when it arcs between the metal in there, it melts. It's hot. It's so hot that it melts, and then it joins it once it cools off. So that's the best way I can tell you. But like they say, you want to get enough penetration so that it's just not like, I don't know, like a surface weld. I guess that's the way I would just describe it, a surf. Because sometimes, like when you want to go back and like grind your welds down, if you just have a surface weld, you pretty much will grind the weld away. So that's no good for anybody. So yeah. That's no good for anybody. Let's see. That's crazy though. April of 2017, I'm about to goddamn welder. That's wild. That is wild. But I guess it's good to know that the company is still, the company is still in you know, still in business. Why not? Like I said, mine was a MiG. Mine was a MiG 135. I wonder, is it this one? The 369 one? Yeah, 369. I'm just trying to look at the consumables. That's like $40. They on sale, and then I don't too much care for that welding cart that they have. Like, it's nice. I'm just not spending $160 on a fucking cart. I mean, the cart that I got, like, it has worked very well holding that shit down for the last. It held that shit down for the last however long it was. Like, it held it down. It held it down. So yeah, for the last 4 or 5 years, it's been sitting on the little Harbor Freight one just fine. So yeah, I don't want to spend $160 on a cart that really ain't gonna make no difference. I mean, it'd probably look cooler. It have a different, instead of it being at an angle, it'll be straight. But like, I'm good, honestly. Boop, boop. I got a date with Brandy. Brandy the liquor. Come on, Craig. Ah, 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 ah. It's like a dad joke. It's a bad dad joke. Like, you can keep your hurricane because I got me a date with Brandy. Ah, 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 ah. Got you. I see you. I see you. Alright, y'all. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap the stream up, man. I appreciate it. Everybody coming through. We had some good talk. Good talk. Like I said, shout out to the new members, Janini and Marty Marr. Shout out to Craig for being a member for officially going into his second month. If you are struggling with trying to, I guess, motivate, set yourself some hard dates, put your feet to the fire, and then see what you can't get done. Like I said, I feel like it works for me. And yeah, weld up some stuff for the motorcycle, start playing with some metal, playing with some wood, and just keep identifying our weaknesses and making them our strengths. Because really, honestly, that's all it comes back to. It all comes back to making or identifying our weaknesses and making it our strengths. So I will catch y'all on the next one, man. That's all I got. I'm finna go give me some shut eye. So it's your boy LSRY254. Remember, identify your weaknesses. Make it your strength. Life is all about choice to choose wisely and productivity over procrastination. And remember that the hustle don't stop, the grind don't stop.